Good day, friend. How are you doing? So today we'll be designing a 3D realistic logo using our smartphone, and I'm sure you are very excited right now, like you want to learn it very quickly. So let's get to class. Now the first thing we'll be doing is to start with our logo itself. I'll be using a text kind of logo. I want to be using another design, so let's do that first. And what I'll be using is just TMT. Done. Okay, so my TMT is somewhere here. Let's take it here, then let's quickly edit the way we used to do. Oh, one more thing before we continue. Haven't you subscribed to this channel? Oh, you really need to. At least once in a while I'll be talking to us when we are doing complex designs like this. Other tutorials will also come in. You can always watch and learn. They are very simple steps. You see, I do and you do also. So once you watch those tutorials, there is no limit to actually what you can actually create. So let's continue with our design. Don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell button beside it so that you keep getting notification anytime I drop another video tutorial for you. So now we'll go to our fonts. This is the one we'll be using, chunk 5. Okay, yes. Now at this point, this is what I want to use for our logo. This TMT you are seeing will be our logo. Now I'll add something to it just to customize it a little. So, and that will be shape or no stickers. So, and this is what I'll be using, the crown. Come here, then I'll place the crown right on the TMT. In case you are not seeing it very well, you can actually zoom in, then finish what you started. So there are a whole lot of tools you can use. You can also use your grid so that you'll be sure if you're sitting well. Okay, let's make it a bit bigger. Then let's use our position tool, since it's just a slight adjustment we want to do. So now our crown is sitting on M. Let's bring it down a little. Yes, perfect. At this point we can now go back to our normal view. Okay, let's leave it this way. Now let's group these two together first before we continue. TMT and the crown, we want to match the two together and make it appear as just one object. Okay, we are done. Yeah, bring this here. Let's return this to 100. Okay, yes, our logo is ready. TMT is ready. So this is our logo. No, undo. Okay, please, before we group this, I want us to space this TMT, so I want to stretch them apart a bit. So use your text edit button, then you come to spacing. Yeah, sideways, you just increase it. Since it's a logo, is not a regular text, so you want it to be something like this. Let's be 12. Then return your crown to the letter M. Yeah, the king hem. So now our hem is crowned. Since our hem is crowned, so we can now go back and match the two. What I used to go back before is this undo button, something that is looking like a left-handed curve right next to this your Pixellab logo from your top left corner. So that's why I used to go back before, since I just noticed that a few steps after I've matched. So I went back and actually edit that. You could see now we grouped again. So what next? Let's add another shape. Shapes. Yes, we're using a rectangle. I just want it to be a very thin line, and the thin line will just be of this size. Done. So yes, let it stay here. Let's make this bigger a bit since it's a logo. This is the major thing. Now this line I would like to resize, so I'll use my relative size. Then okay, so you know what we are talking about. Let's use our group tools. Okay, position to here, done. So let's lock this tool to position. Lock to position. Okay, let's take this up a bit, then lock to position. Yeah, after this we cannot take back our grid. Now what we'll be writing is the full meaning of the TMT we just put in, and let's quickly write that using our text key, text, add new. Maybe delete this, and this, let's just assume this is okay, let's say the millennial technologies. The millennia. So what I am just doing is to create the logo first. The millennia. Yeah, the millennial technologies. Done. Okay, so the millennial technologies is the meaning of what we've typed. Yeah, let's bring it here. Okay, so let's change the font. It's a font. Okay, let's use this or this. Yeah, let's use this. Okay, millennial technologies. I would have loved this to be a bit bolder. But our logo name is lengthy, so if you want to go bolder, that shows you can maintain a single line. So let's leave it this way. But if you are doing yours, in case you are using a short name, just something like Devographics, or let's say Sweet Bread, or anything, so it can actually be a bit smaller. The name will not be of this length. So let's add one more thing. New text. Our services. Delete. Our services includes. So our services includes let's say column, or no, semicolon, enter. The first one will be, let's just assume, sales and repair. Sales and repair of computer accessories, of computer accessories. Then the next one, let's say hardware and software installation. Hardware and software installations. So installations. So your list can just go on and on, but you have to be very careful so that you won't just stock the whole page with services. So just make it as brief as possible. The ones that you need to just match together and make them just one sentence, just do that. So now that we are done with our services, let's click done. Okay, and our service, yes, our services will be here. This text is too big, so let's start editing. Let's first start with the font. Let me see our font. Oh, I like this. Okay, Then the font size, where is it? Size. Oh, let me just use this button since I can't find font size. Fonts. Okay. So now, what's next? Let's just our services. After this, the next thing we just like to add is our, let me think. Okay, these are services include. Let's do something. Let's try and centralize it. Align, we'll say to the center. No, not like. So we'll say what align. No, so let's do this from here. So let's just bring it to the center. Done. Let's see the effects. Is it not too much? Let's take it back a bit. So if you are doing yours, you can just make this our services include, just make it a text on its own, then the other part will be separate, so it will save you the stress of trying to centralize and leaving others at the other side. Okay, now we are almost there. So one more thing I would like to do now is to reduce this line spacing. Yes. But this our text is still big. So let's go back to our text and resize it. So let's just make it smaller. Okay, this is good this way. Oh, let's make it a bit smaller. Size, let's say 30. Or 29. 29 is good. Okay. Now this is the millennial technologies. I want to split it. So now I'll be just copying this. Just copy this. I'll cut it back. Okay. Then yes. Now you see what will happen now. Let's make this bigger. So the millennial will be taking its own space. The millennial. So this is here. Then now let's put technologies under. So all I'll do is to copy this, then bring it under here, then edit the text field, the text itself, paste. Okay. Yes, the millennial technologies. So now what will I do? Let me increase the spacing of text size this time. Line spacing just starts increasing. Oh, let me reduce this a bit. Oh, yes, our services include. I'll still resize this, but I just want this to be bold enough so that I can actually do everything I will need to do. So now let's copy this, bring it here. Let's change it to our address. let's say address, oh, number 82, your office road, or your office address. Just put anything. I'm talking about you now. So number 82, your office address, comma, let's assume Lagos, Nigeria. Let's assume Lagos, Nigeria, full stop. So I'll be taking that as my own address. So you know your address, put your address. Let's assume Lagos, Nigeria. Oh, yes. Now what will I do? So let me start from my TMT technologies. Okay, Millennial Technologies. Let me match it to the Millennial Technologies. Merge. Oh, one more thing before we continue. Technology. Okay, so that the spacing will be fine. So let's go to spacing and just increase it. Okay, now let's match it to technology together with the millennia, together with the rectangle we use as a line. Merge the three. Okay, now that we've merged the three, we can now resize. So let's unlock CMT. So these are TMT and this also. Yeah, let's take it this way. So you remember, you can actually use your relative position to centralize. So relative position. Now our services, come here. Address, come here. Next is to add our phone number. So you remember, I'll still do that. Copy, bring it down here, delete. Then let's just add our phone number. I'll be using my phone number. So let's say +234 80 36 4898 61 3648. Say 48 3648 9861. Done. Okay. Oh, let's add one more. Comma, then plus 234 000 00000. Okay, done. So I just assumed that second number. So if you try that number, it's not gonna go through. I don't know, but that's not my number anyway. But the first one, if you try it now, bet you it's gonna go through and you're gonna be talking to me right on the line. So now that we are almost done, let's see if we can do some minor editing before we apply our texture, group everything together and finish up. So let's increase this line spacing against it, since we have space now, so that our work will not look clumsy. So line spacing. Okay. Okay, we are done. So relative position to the center. Relative position. Yes. Relative position. Yes. Now at this point, let's just finish up by applying texture to the ones we need to. So let's go to portrait and quickly do that. Apply texture So you just come here, then you click on texture from gallery. So our TMT now wants to apply texture, and the color will be, let's use silver. So TMT, silver, where are you? Okay, you see how nice our work will look once we are done. See, we just apply silver, done. Then the millennial technology, let's apply another texture. I'll use gold. Yeah, let's get there. So where's it? Good. Okay. Yes, if you are enjoying this video, please subscribe to our channel so that you can keep getting tutorials every week. Remember, as I used to say, 3 videos in a week minimum, you have them, so it won't be good for you to miss out. I'm sure you don't want to miss out any of the videos, because no, they are loaded. There are many things you can actually do on your smartphone. You don't need to go anywhere. All you need is the app. Once you have the app, a little bit of creativity, and that is all you need. Your job. Now let's disable this and just increase this a bit. This is okay. Done. So let's just take this and make this a bit bigger. So now what next? Our services include, let's apply texture to this also. So, no, let me just use the normal color. Let's go back to landscape. Let's apply color, text. We say color, and so let's just check which one can we use. Okay. Let's say gradient. There's only fine one we can use. I don't want white, so let's just use another color. So now this is what I'll be using. So let's make this bold. But that is not showing very well. But we can't really judge now. Since that's not what we'll be using as our background. So let me just go back and use this. I like this. Okay. This also, I'll still use the same color. Then I'll leave this white. Now that we are almost done, all I'll do is to lock the whole thing to position. Lock, and lock. At this point, I can group everything. Then merge. Okay, now that we've merged everything, let's edit, add emboss, enable, light angle, change it, intensity, change it, ambient light. You see what the meaning of ambient light is. So this light angle, let's see the best one we can have. Okay, let's leave it that way first. So you see your speckle hardness, bevel level, I think it's good this way. Done. Now let's apply our, let's see what else 3D shape. Before we apply 3D shape, let's add our background. So use image from gallery. Now be using the wall image right from our gallery. Let's quickly import that. Background, yes, this is it. Okay, we have this. Now let's just, we can resize the image we've used. Image size, let's change it to square. Okay, now you see what it's looking like. Yes. Now to do the rest, all you need is just to come to your perspective. Just go to perspective, then click on perspective, and follow the perspective of the wall. Use that of the wall. Make sure it is, yes. Okay, let's see this. Oh no, enable it. Done. Okay, here we need some minor adjustment. Perspective. Okay, I think we should be good this way. Done. Oh yes, are we okay? Let's take it up here a little, just a little. Okay, now you see our mockup logo design is ready. So just for you to add some more things, you can just go to 3D shape, you can just enable it, then you come to oblique depth, you change it to, you can just make it, yeah, take it back to 1. Yeah, darken, and just darken it, then 3D rotate. You see, yes, it's good this way since we are coming from this angle. Yes, so you see there are many things you can do. Next is the intensity. You can increase or reduce. I would like to increase the intensity and see, then decrease it and see. So otherwise I'll leave the intensity this way. So you see we are done. All the things we are doing now is just small editings. Shadow, you can just increase it. Then let's come back to this our dark depth. Let's make it 2. Yes, you see that. Then if you make it light, this is how it will be looking like. And if you decide to darken it to look like something like this, so let's go back to 1 and darken it. So we are done. I hope you've learned a lot into this class. So when you start your own, make sure you edit it and do some more things on it, make it very fine. I'm sure you are capable of doing exceptional things, so see you in the next class. Please subscribe to this channel. I'm sure there are many other things you'll be learning as I'll be dropping videos for you. Don't forget to leave your notification on. I love you. Enjoy yourself.